So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield through.
Shot, surely! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. That's put paid to the danger. Pass is intercepted. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? And a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho making good progress. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Looking for the run. It's played through for him, and he's intervened well there. Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pelé. Very nicely done. Saint takes a shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vasco da Gama leading now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Aubameyang.
Toon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's beaten. It's Ronaldinho! And now they can clear their lines.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Ronaldinho. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pato! It's bounced back off the post. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Aubameyang. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. And he plays one through. Azar. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ibrahimovic. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Poon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi. Can he get it through? Mbappe is onto this. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Vasco da Gama really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf. Pirlo gets across and deals with it. Now it's Aubameyang. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nice control. And it's Pirlo. A good-looking ball. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vasco da Gama clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Foot in. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Aubameyang.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, it's just a little long. Aubameyang under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a good ball. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Ronaldinho. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Azar. Looking to play him in. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Pato. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. That has been cut short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Vasco da Gama with the corner, there first. That's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he get on the end of this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's closer, and he cuts out the supply. More and more pressure on the ball here. Schneider. Could be danger here. Neymar knocks it into space. Oh, great chance! Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Good ball, good take. Closer! And a truly agonising miss.
Klose was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And he's made sure that's not getting... Shots to shoot! It's a lovely, neat pass.
Vasco da Gama nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Bale. Robson. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Cafu clears without hesitation. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome what...
Oh, he tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Searching pass he's played there. He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo. Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Inzaghi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. Now it's Cruyff. Desai makes the interception. Vieira. Hazard. Knocks it into space. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's looking wide. Showing good feet. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Inzaghi. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Suarez. Now it's Cruyff. Look at the space here. Jordi Alba delivers. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's Messi. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's all alone. Inzaghi! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness.
It's Inzaghi! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Vieira. Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, brilliant save. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram. Just past the 40th minute mark. Hazard going like a man possessed at the moment. Schneider. Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Now it's Inzaghi. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Schneider. And this is Luis Suarez. Distributed tidily. Messi! Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Threads one in. Filippo Inzaghi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Ronaldinho. Thuram with the foul. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Ronaldinho. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Inzaghi is flagged offside. Shifted it to the flank. Cruyff. Shot could be on, and the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. Pirlo. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked.
The attendance for this match was 52,820.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's clever. Pirlo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Quality ball. Schneider. And it's Messi. Can he get it through?
There they go, hunting again.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that has been cleared. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Luis Suarez. Oh, he's been Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Driving forward. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Luis Suarez. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Inzaghi. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Marcelo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Heading backwards.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Nesta wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. That's at the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
And here's Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ibrahimovic. Marcelo has got himself a free kick. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Norway are looking to go forward now. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Tries to pass it through. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Tries to play it through. So no flag here. Oh, strongly challenged there. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's gone looking for safety. Jordi Alba delivers. And that should get the job done. Thuram cuts out the pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. In by Ibrahimovic.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pirlo. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Cruyff, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Desai spots it and intercepts. Pirlo. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Thuram lays it forward. Pirlo. Now he's got space here.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Norway have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Inzaghi. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is a little undercooked. And this is Cruyff. Here comes... He leaps for it! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Norway have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Ibrahimovic, no way through, and Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple. Keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with... And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Pirlo. And it's Ronaldinho. Schlotterbeck. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great vision. Crosses it in. Terrific effort. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. 2 up and in charge. And things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pinches it off him. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. And now the breakaway. Hazard needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Inzaghi! It's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution for Norway, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 22.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, there's a real
Big chance! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would...
He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Toon really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Bale. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Kvaratskhelia couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Good ball, good take. Great chance! And again! And there's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Back to parity, it's Schneider! And he's there to clear it. Vieira. Schlotterbeck concedes a free kick for that. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Aubameyang. He's found the way through. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much... And it's been given away. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Hazard. Looking to play him in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lampard. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aubameyang is herring after that one. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Chance, surely! Goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Inzaghi. Pirlo. It's a searching pass. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Now Robson. Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. Buffon punts it upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Totti. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he finish? It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already.
Pirlo. He's in a great position here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Poor robust challenge. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Robson promptly onto that, and that is that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Totti. Hazard. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hazard. Hazard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Morocco really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Platini. Morocco do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Robson gets a foot in here. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now who's going to be first to this? That'll be a throw. Pirlo. Platini. Mbappe is onto this. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Inzaghi, and it's Inzaghi! It's in! 2! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really set...
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Ronaldinho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet.
Hazard stood his ground strongly.
No way through there.
Oh, he's had a shot!
And that's it.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We are just getting started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond.
Del Piero! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho, and this is Inzaghi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. And this is Del Piero. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neither of these two want to come. He's going for goal! There was plenty of power on that. And it's Ronaldinho. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Vieira has created one goal already. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi tries to pass it through. Thuram picks it up out wide. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kaká. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ibrahimovic. And it's Azar. Now it's Inzaghi. Spread out to the left. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That has not gone well. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pedri. Kaká. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kaká. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Desai can get it clear. Milan have their second corner now. Nesta with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Inzaghi.
Oh, really well played.
That is lovely. Pirlo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That has been cut short.
Thun truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pedri. Now it's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hazard. And it's pulled. Getting up there! Pedri. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely. Now then. Ronaldinho. Now it's Inzaghi. It's Pirlo. And it's Vieira. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first. Hits a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Hazard purring through the gears. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desai. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Turan. Ronaldinho. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And Azar. Hazard. There he goes, motoring forward. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
It looks a good ball through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked out the run. He's beaten the last man. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Turan. Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Azar. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Who really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kaka going forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi. Numero 6. Numero 4.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital.
Lasciano il campo per il
And he
numero
was
14.
quick to react.
Il numero 18.
Just 5 minutes
Snyder.
remaining now.
Il numero 21. Pirlo. Il numero 8.
And this is Snyder.
Il numero 7.
He is through here.
Una sostituzione.
Looking for options for movement.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, important interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! They would have been quick to recover this. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. Bale making good progress on the right-hand side. Bale. Oh, that's nice. And that's a good intervention. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
He has found the way through. Cross into the box. Marcelo clears it away. It's Pirlo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's closer. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Marcelo. Azar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now the breakaway. Now it's closer. Now it's Azar. Closer. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for 1-0. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Ronaldinho! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Beautiful. Impressive. Trustbar comes to the rescue. Oh, that's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's closer. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. That is lovely. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Toon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is closer. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more.
It's Ronaldinho! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And here's closer. Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And this is Ronaldinho. Chance! And he Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is closer. And this is... And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Vieira. And here... Inzaghi! They scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has two. So we have a break. And Del Piero! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Opts to play it back. And the ball's come loose here. That is ended up in no man's land. And the referee says that that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's...
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Persib Bandung could try it again now. Persib Bandung have their second corner now. That's a throw. And here's Pirlo. Thuram wins the duel this time. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Pirlo. And it's Marcelo. And he's being shifted off it. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Closer is in a really good position out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Backward it goes. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Hazard, he's found a way through. And a shot! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pirlo! And that's a good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
A header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Turan. And this is closer. Now it's Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle. Tries a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 5, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 15, Ronaldinho. Number 10.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 21, Pirlo.
Shapes to
Coming
shoot.
on the field. Number 18.
This time, surely.
Number 17.
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Who really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Number 6,
He's
Brian
picked his
Robson.
way through.
Substitution in progress.
It's just beyond his reach. Robson. Now it's Aubameyang. Marcelo. Oh, that's fabulous. And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time.
Who really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's good play. He slings it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be
Oh, good
three
read.
minutes at a
That's great
time.
positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. And this is Adriano. And Marcelo. Nicely aimed pass. Bale. Bale. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Schneider. He's got away. That's very neat. In towards the back stick. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. They're up and running then. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Desai wins the duel this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And he's in on goal. Got it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Hazard. And the shot! Well, that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Caceres simply refused to be outdone there. Ronaldinho. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And this is Hazard, and he was alert to it. And he can thump it away. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vieira. Hazard. Here's Vieira. And this is Inzaghi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Thuram makes the interception. And here's Inzaghi. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Pirlo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That'll be a throw-in. Vieira. And this is Inzaghi. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta getting this one clear. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And they can counter here. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves.
And pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, they can break here. And he's picked it up out wide. Applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That pass has been well intercepted. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely aimed pass. No, he's not getting his way this time.
There will be one minute added
Ronaldinho
time.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing nice and neat. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both
Please
managers
make
to
sure
mull
watch
over
the
here.
screen for an information
So
bulletin
between
from the
them,
regional
no
police
goals
department.
at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Cruyff. That is good strength. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can, and it's Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ronaldinho is offering a right smile there.
He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Inzaghi. And it's been hooked away. Bullet.
The attendance for this match
No
was
breakthrough and well into the second period.
60,179.
It is still anyone's game. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. Filippo Inzaghi under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's going wide left. And it's Ronaldinho. Driving through the middle. That's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kimmich defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ibrahimovic, he's having a shot, in he goes again! Goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Schneider! Number 18.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Number 16. Fermin. Substitution in progress.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Pedri. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets a good foot in there.
Poon surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a good run he's making out on the left. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Threads one in. Diouf. Now it's Lopez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ibrahimovic aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Aubameyang. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they win it back again.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. And there's Greengrass. Decent chance! Delicious from Diouf! A finish of true class. And right near the end, we have parity.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last... Shoots! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's a throw-in. Vieira. Pull it. Vitinha. Azar. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, a delicate chip through. And here's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Villa. David Villa gets on his bike and on the move. And this is Luis Suarez. Played out wide. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's got... It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
Spread it left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. Pull it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Inzaghi. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Azar. And it's Pirlo. Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Now it's Villa.
Morocco definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And this is Ronaldinho. Pullet, who does have an assist to his name. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Now, can they get him away? Chance to deliver.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Not the most convincing of passes. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. De Rossi. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. Hullet. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's an excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Now there's a fine ball. Elects to cross. It's a quick ball upfield. David Villa is onto this. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Inzaghi. Change of plan here, perhaps. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Inzaghi, and that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. A lot hinges on this one. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Minutes has been indicated.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's a searching pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ibrahimovic has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball.
Surely it's Ronaldinho! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Azar. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Hullet. Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Seedorf. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to...
Towering! In he goes again! And he hits the net! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pirlo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Seedorf. Looking for the run. Well, got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Villa. Nicely weighted ball. Lewis. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's straight offside. Marcelo. And it's Marcelo. Into the last quarter of an hour. To Thuram. Marcelo. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. De Rossi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Marcelo. Thuram. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Throw it.
Substitution for Morocco, number 18, David Villa. Number 7.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Vitinha. Number 4.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Mateus. Number 23, El Hadj Diouf.
Mateus.
Number 14, Varane. Number 13, Cafu. Substitution.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Has been indicated.
He's had it taken off him. De Rossi. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's Asa! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No outsmarting him this time. Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. And a header! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of...
Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Ronaldinho. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. It's Ronaldinho. Marcelo, and he's managed to get free. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Marcelo. Looking for the run. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So what can they make of this? Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Inzaghi. Marcelo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Hazard. He's found some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And this is Cruyff. Now the ball, terrific! And he stuck it away. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be...
Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Marcelo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cruyff. It's played through for him. Hazard.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Great vision. Cruyff. And this is Del Piero. And he was quick to react. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Cruyff. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Azar. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Desai spots it and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. Del Piero. He's beaten the last man. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bergomi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Out towards the flank. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And he was alert to it. And it's Del Piero. Ronaldinho. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's found a way past. Azar. Cruyff. Azar. Cruyff. Turan has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Cruyff. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Azar. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. Tries a shot! Goal! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Filippo Inzaghi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And this is Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival, Yaya Toure. Oh, sweet feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
22.
number 4 coming up here.
Hazard. Numero 6. Numero 24.
Well, there's the clearance.
Ibrahimovic. Numero 7.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Il numero 30. Il numero 14.
Ronaldinho.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And here's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. Played right into his path. Oh, he's goes for a shot! Messi. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pepe, a picture of focus and alertness. And smartly reclaimed. Nice looking ball. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
Filippo
quickly.
Inzaghi. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And that's an excellent interception. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.